Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV. Welcome to highlights of Gresley FC against AFC Rushden Diamonds from the Northern Premier League First Division South on Saturday afternoon. Diamonds were looking to continue their excellent run of league form, and they started this contest absolutely on the front foot. The first chance of note coming to Tom Lorraine, who unfortunately couldn't get a clean contact on the ball. Nabil Sharif was dangerous throughout the game, here putting home keeper Matthew Coton under pressure, who then hurriedly had to kick clear. But Diamond's offensive play started to tell, and eventually they would get the opener, the returning Fazel Koriya in the right place at the right time to slot home 1-0 Diamonds 11 minutes in. And more chances would come. Here defender Jordan Wakeling for the home side, just getting a tackle in the nick of time. Before a dangerous run from Courtney Mead brought a good save from Matt Finley. And as the first half went on, the home side began to come more into it. And Gresley won a penalty here as left-back Lucas Harrison ran into the area and was body-checked by Liam Dolman, the referee pointing to the penalty spot. Mead calmly did the rest, 1-1 in the 21st minute. The Diamonds would do their best to hit back, Lewis Wilson going close. Before Liam Dolman free kick was saved by Coton. And in a very entertaining first half with chances either side, it was the Diamonds that would retake the lead. Liam Dolman rising highest from a corner. 2-1 Diamonds in the 35th minute. So at half-time, Gresley FC 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2. It would be Gresley with the majority of the chances in the second period. Here Matthew Melbourne going close. Before Gresley's Pearson Wanyongo got clear of the Diamonds' defence and hit the post with his strike. And tight Diamonds defending would keep the scoreline the same. The dangerous Brown here shooting at Finley. Diamonds did have one or two chances in the second period. Sharif shooting at Coton twice, the first straight at the Gresley keeper and the second requiring a slightly harder save. Gresley's final chance of the game would come to Courtney Mead, who put his shot high and wide. So full-time Gresley FC 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2. Diamonds now up to 6th position in the league, and they are next in action on Tuesday evening at home against Corby Town in the League Cup.
Welcome to AFCRDTV. I'm here at Gresley after today's Northern Premier South League game against Gresley FC, and with man of the match, Liam Dolman. Liam, I think that's one of the hardest earned victories for some time.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, from the start of the game, we started very brightly, and I think we deserved the lead, but we let him get back into it. A bit sloppy from us. I mean, he's given the penalty against me, a bit soft, but he gave it, and I had to redeem myself, and luckily I had the chance. Bunce said to me about the corner where he's putting it. I said, yep, sound in there, attack it, goal. But other than that, we created a couple of chances, but they're a very good team going forward, and I thought we defended brilliantly and stuck our bodies on line. When you come to places like this, you need to do that.
So first half, yeah, I mean, we did start badly. That's probably as well as we started actually for some time. Yeah,
we said, because when we played them at home, we didn't, obviously the first half we wasn't good against them, but second half we pressed them quite high and had a lot of joy, so we said do that straight from the off here, and it worked. But then they're always going to get back into the game second half, push people on. It was just how well we defended and could we hit them on the break, which we could have, but luckily pulled off a couple of good saves, blocks from everyone, not just the defenders, midfielders, even strikers sometimes back there heading balls out. So I think it's a well-earned 3 points, and we'll enjoy it, but we haven't done nothing yet.
They came out well second half, and they had a bit of the initiative and a couple of good breakaway chances.
Yeah, I mean, them or us, sorry.
Them.
Yeah, them, they had a couple of good chances. Obviously, they've blazed a few over. On another day they might go in, but like I said before, Finn's pulled off a save. We've put bodies on the line, and if you look over the course of the match, we probably deserved the 3 points on our first half performance.
Yeah, after that initial spell, after 15 minutes in the second half, I thought made a couple of changes and we seemed to calm the game down.
Yeah, I think we had to do that. Obviously, Faze coming back, it's a new league to him of recent years. But we've said all along we're a squad, we're not just an 11, and we need them players to come off the bench. I mean, we've had to do it. Everyone all year round will have to come off the bench and do a job for us. And thankfully they come on, steadied the ship a bit. And although they had a couple of half chances towards the end, I think we limited them to not many.
So if you look at our away record in the league, played 8, won 6, drawn 1, lost 1. Yet at home we do drop points. So we're having to make up away from home next week. You want to go home and get those 3 points? Yeah,
it'll be a tough game next week, but we know our away record's good at the moment. I think it's probably because teams come onto us and we can pick them off a bit, whereas at home they maybe drop off and whatnot. But we know we've got to improve at home, and over recent years since I've been here, it's been a fortress, so we need to get back to that.
So Tuesday night, going to take a rest against Corby?
It's all up to Peaksy.
And did you see what happened at the end when Peaksy got sent to the sun?
To be honest, I didn't know. I know he's a passionate guy, and to be fair, the ref was probably not the best for both teams, but it's hard for an official, isn't it? We all know that. It's a very tough game for them to referee, so hopefully he makes nothing of it and Peaks is on the bench again.
And what's it like, this pitch? Strange pitch. It's undulated, almost got a valley in it. What's it like to play on?
Yeah, it's tough to play on, but you know, it's at this level of football you're not going to get good pitches. I mean, it's got a little bit of a slope, but it's not the worst pitch I've played on, I'm not going to lie. But this is where you make a season of it, is when you come to places like this and dig in and grind out results, and we've done that. And
we're close to that playoff now?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just keep ticking along as we go. We know we've got a good unbeaten record going at the minute, and we just want to carry that on. So with a bit of luck, we can do that Tuesday and then take it into next Saturday.
All right, mate, I'll let you go and get your warm down. Cheers.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Liam. We're now here with a delighted manager, Andy Peats. Andy, at the end of the season, we'll look back at this game as a really good, hard-earned victory.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It was always going to be a tough game, wasn't it? We know how good they are going forward. I knew we had to defend well, get blocks in, and I always felt we could catch them and have chances of their own. That's how it panned out. Yeah, 2-1's a fantastic result here, I think.
You've brought 3 players in this week. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your thinking?
Yeah, I feel, so explained to the boys, we've got a good squad, but you know, we've seen over the last couple of weeks with a couple of injuries and people moving positions, it can get decimated. We've got a lot of big games coming up in the next month, 6 weeks. I want to have cover in all positions, so I've added 3 new faces who will all play their part, hopefully.
And one of them, old boy, a bit of a shock for him to come back, 35-year-old, but he got that goal and played really well.
We all know what Faze can do. His abilities, it's not questionable. He'd done well for the club before. He's gone away, scored goals at other levels. We're looking for people to play in that sort of area. Had competition. He plays in little pockets as well. He's hard to pick up, as he proved for the goal. And to be fair to him, he wants to play for the club. I've spoken to him before the last couple of weeks, and I felt the time was right to bring him back. The boys like him, the fans like him, and if he keeps doing that, I think we're all going to like him.
And he is a finisher, isn't he?
He's definitely a finisher. He gets in strange areas where people don't want to pick you up, and he is a good finisher. And I mean, he worked back hard as well today for the team. Got some tackles in, doubled up with Sam at times, important. And he's got a point to prove because he didn't ever want to leave, really. I felt it was right for him to leave. He didn't want to go, so if he can keep doing that, if he proves me wrong, great. Hopefully he does.
So those first 20 minutes, I thought we played really well on top, and then the penalty, what was your view on that?
Well, obviously, I thought we played really well for 20 minutes and probably should have been further ahead. I thought we gave them a couple of mistakes and let them get a little bit of a head of steam up, and then for me the penalty was ridiculous, and they took it, and obviously that gave them a little bit of lift. So yeah, disappointed with that decision.
You must have been practising in training some of those set pieces, because it was an excellent one for the second goal. Yeah, we practice set pieces a lot anyway, and we know if the delivery's right, we'll score against a lot of teams. These are quite vulnerable to them. They know that and we know that, so it was important we got it in the right area. Once we did get it in the right area, it was good to get a goal. It was nice for Bully to probably eradicate what he felt was a bad decision. So half-time, playing downhill with the slope, and it was a bit of a shock. They came out really well and got the initiative. Yeah, I always felt they were going to raise it second half because they had to. They're the sort of team who ain't going to sit back and try and nick when they're going to go gun-ho, and they're prepared to lose 4-1 to get back to 2-0, and that's the way they've always played, both here and when he was at Nirvana, and we respect that because they do score a lot of goals. So it was a case of defending well. We knew they'd have a lot of possession, but then it was equally important when we did get some chances, we needed to take them, which we didn't do, which made it a nervous little bit at the end. You made some changes and brought Ben Farrell on for his debut, and that seemed to help.
Yeah, Ben's another one. He's a good established midfielder. I've known about him a little while. The time was right to get him in, because we've got competition in there now. But Lewis is coming back, Joe Curtis is coming back. Bunt's luckily at the moment is doing really well with injuries. We might have to move Brad around. So for Ben to come in, he's another good player, and I'm sure he'll add something to the squad. It was good to get him on. I thought he showed a lot of promise, and I know him from old. I know he'll be fine.
And I think at the end, we've talked about it before, these away performances, game management, and that was helped us get over the line.
Yeah, I think we've got it spot on, because they're going to have spells, because that's the way they play. So I think we've got it on. And what I like was, even at the end, the blocks we were getting in and the work rate when we lost the ball was fantastic. So for me, yeah, perfect away performance.
A couple of decisions which amongst the crowd were questioned. There was a penalty appeal for handball, and then strangely when Nabil was through, he pulled him back for a foul.
Yeah, I was obviously not happy with a few of the referee's decisions, to be honest, and he was one, he didn't want to speak to anyone. Eventually it's cost me. I've probably said too much, and he's come across and asked me to sit in the stand for the last few minutes, but I'll take that on the chin. I've never done anything untoward. I'm just appealing for stuff. Unfortunately, I want to win the game massively, and when you don't get stuff you should be getting, the day I'll stop appealing is the day I'll stop doing it, John. So I suppose you see it on the telly where they can send him to the stand at the moment, so that's obviously the fashionable thing. So that's what he did, and I'll deal with the consequences, but I know I didn't swear or anything like that, done nothing untoward, so we go again.
OK, mate, we'll put that behind us. And Tuesday, Corby, hopefully we'll be on, and a chance for you to use the squad.
Yeah, no, it's a chance to change it. People need minutes, but it's another game. I want to win. We know the next round's at rugby, so it'll be a local game. We're in I want to keep the momentum going. There will be a few changes. Some of the boys are tired, and equally some need some minutes. But yeah, we'll be really strong Tuesday, because for me it's better than us training. We'll go again Tuesday night.
Will we see Murdy?
Yeah, you'll see Murdy's another one. He's a wide player again. He's been at Silby. He's quite exciting. People are recommending him. Again, he wants to come to the club, and if people want to come to the club and they've got a bit of ability, he's come and trained a few times. Yeah, I want to have a look at him in the right environment. Why not have a look? We might enjoy. We might unearth a gem. Who knows? And
next week we haven't got Witton. We've got Lincoln United. That's an interesting opportunity for us to get a bit of revenge.
Well, yeah, it's not about revenge, because they beat us over 2 games, and and I wished them well, but I felt we could have done better against them. But yeah, it's league points for me. It doesn't matter who we're playing. I want to win every game. We know they're a strong team, don't we? So it's going to be a tough one. But yeah, looking forward to that one after Corby.
So we can't talk to you on the coach. I know you're driving back, but have a safe journey back, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm driving back because I come up to see my boys play at Sheffield Academy, and they won this morning. So I've had a good day. I'm happily drive home and chunt to myself.
Cheers, mate.